Welcome to episode 4 of The Seeds of Success with RSR. In today's episode, I will speak about how coaching as a development tool will help anyone, not just sports persons with which we are more familiar. Thanks to a cricket crazy nation and the Indian Premier League, we regularly hear about cricket coaches like Rahul Dravid, Anil Kumble or Ravi Shastri, even some foreign names. In badminton, a name we often hear is Pullela Gopichand, the man behind catapulting Sindhu and Saina to the world stage. In the context of hockey, the film Chak De India, in which Shah Rukh Khan was the hero and the coach to the women's hockey team, spread a lot of awareness about the value of a sports coach. What is uncommon in India, though, is the awareness of the potential of coaching in other walks of life. According to John Whitmore, coaching helps unlock a person's potential. Coaching is not teaching, training, or even mentoring. Coaching is distinct and more powerful when it comes to driving a positive change in the coachee with a much higher retention of the learning. The end result of a coaching is a positive change leading to fresh thinking, self-awareness, actions, and better results. We all know how important focus is, but struggle to achieve it. When Warren Buffett and Bill Gates met for dinner, the host asked them, "What is the secret of your success?" Both answered in one tone, "Focus." Coaching ensures we remain focused on our goals. If I were to ask you what is common between Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, or for that matter, any other successful business person, you would perhaps say intelligence, hard work, etc. The fact is, all of them had a coach. Richard Branson is famous for surrounding himself with coaches and mentors. In US and the West, coaching is common, and now it is fast picking up in India too. Indian culture and epics contain innumerable examples of coaching and coaches. Lord Krishna in the Mahabharata is an example of a coach. Like the modern day coach does, Krishna also did not teach the skills of warfare to Arjuna, nor did he himself fight the war. If any, he gave away the power of his army to the Kauravas. Arjuna was confronted with a dilemma on whether he should fight his own cousins, the Kauravas. He was indecisive and hesitant to move into action. Krishna, the coach here, put Arjuna on a journey of introspection and propelled Arjuna into action and finally victory. Facilitating the process of arriving at strategies and taking actions towards achieving goals is what the modern day coach also does. The story of Hanuman can also be related to coaching. Hanuman had immense strength, but someone had to remind him of his potential for that to be unleashed. We can say Hanuman needed a coach. When woken up to his strengths, Hanuman did wonders. In real life also, we all have huge potential, way beyond what we are aware of, but we perform much below. As is the case of Hanuman, we need someone to wake us up to our huge potential. The coach does this. As I said, coaching is not teaching, training, or even consulting. It is not mentoring, though coaching and mentoring can get enmeshed in practice. To understand why coaching works better, we should first understand how complex the human brain is. A human brain is a network of connections. The brain is constantly making connections since the time a person is in the mother's womb, based on the experiences encountered. And these connections, in turn, are interconnected. You will be amazed to know that there are 300 trillion possible ways of constantly changing these connections. These myriads of connections are called mental maps. The mental maps are unique to each person. My mental maps are formed by my experiences and events in my life, and your mental maps are formed by your experiences and events in your life. Obviously, both are not similar. Our mental maps are also hardwired, meaning they cannot be erased. Our behavior, perceptions, judgments, in short, our habits and ways of looking at anything in life is based on these mental maps. If we want to change for the better, only way is to plant new mental maps. These new mental maps are formed only when a person thinks rather than someone telling him or her. That is what coaching does. It triggers new ways of thinking. Albert Einstein once said that we cannot solve problems with the same thinking which we used when we created the problems. Today, we have life, executive, business, leadership, diversity, and relationship coaching, to name a few, with different purposes, which are all beyond sports coaching that we are familiar with. One fallacy in which people get trapped is that they do not need coaching because they already know what to do and can help themselves. What they may have is information, but mere information is not knowledge, wisdom, or realization. If information was enough with the "smoking is injurious to health" sign on cigarette packs, people would have stopped smoking long ago, driving the cigarette companies into bankruptcy. The truth is, information has to be churned to become knowledge. Knowledge should be applied to become wisdom. And when wisdom is experienced, it becomes realization. That is what coaching does. Consider this. We come up highly charged with motivational programs, but soon the enthusiasm dies. Every year, we make New Year resolutions which are broken and forgotten even more easily. Why does this happen? Isn't it true that often life's dreams are given up? Well-meaning goals in career, work, or in personal life remain unfulfilled. We live with "I like to," "I can," "I would love to," but kind of dilemmas for too long. Coaching ensures that these ifs and buts are removed and life's dreams are fulfilled. As per surveys made by the International Coaching Federation, at an individual level, 70 to 80% of those coached reported improved self-confidence, relationships, communication skills, and better work-life balance. In an organizational context, 70% reported better work performance and work-related improvements. Overall, 99% reported satisfaction with the coaching process and coaching, and 96% said they will repeat the coaching process. Of course, coaching is not a magic wand. It works well only when there is a strong desire, an open mind, and 100% commitment on the part of the coachee to change, to improve, and work towards one's goals. If these are present, coaching can indeed do wonders. Thank you for listening to this episode. Hope you found it useful. I will keep coming back with more nuggets of wisdom regularly. Please subscribe to my podcast. Should you like to have a one-to-one chat with me on any goal you want to work on, dilemma, or challenge you want to resolve, you can reach out to me for a coaching mentoring session on rsrmurthy4@gmail.com. I'll say it again, rsrmurthy numeric 4@gmail.com. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Thank you.